What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and I haven't really been commenting on this trial situation with Jonathan Majors. I wanted to kind of play out. But first of all, I want you guys to click the like button and support the Saginaw STEM. I'm going to say the Chicago STEM. Always support the Saginaw STEM. Shouts out to Dante, my cousin, them doing their thing out there in Detroit and Saginaw, making it happen. Very appreciative of the community and everybody around that's making it happen. Now, let's get to this situation right here. And hopefully, you guys are super chatting, super thanksing. Thanks again for the birthday wishes. I'm much obliged. Now, let's get into this situation that we have before us because it's very important. No way do we advocate violence on anybody. A lot of people say violence on women. No, violence against anyone, child, man, woman, dog, anything. Nobody should be abusing anyone. So nobody is going to ever justify doing these things and moving in this way, in this stature. Now, this case against Grace Jabari, it's against basically Jonathan Majors, even though Grace Jabari was brought in and charged. She finally was arrested for her claims. Now, she started posting photographs of her abuse, her photos of her little bruised middle finger and a little cut and scratch behind her ear with no real context of how it got there. Okay? Now, things are going to get a little interesting because it was very clear from the giddy up that something was off. The executive Lyft driver or chauffeur or whoever they had that was giving them a ride has it on his dash cam. So they have that dash cam. They have the camera to show what was happening inside of the vehicle. And the vehicle dash cam seems to show that it's very consistent to what Jonathan Majors said. She saw a text message into his phone, which we all know what that text message is now because they displayed that in court. And she freaked out and she's snatching his property, which is his phone, and they're fighting over a phone that belongs to him. And he's taking the phone and she's, no, I want that phone. And she's hitting him because she wants his phone back so she can read the messages on his phone. Now, let that bend the other way around. It's her phone. He's trying to take the phone from her. Will we be in this situation right now? No. So, TMZ has acquired the footage, and you'll see that it is very clear that Jonathan Majors right here is trying to get away from this woman. He is not trying in any way, shape, or form to have anything to do with this woman. He's trying to get away. He want to get away from her so bad because he knows I'm one of the biggest stars in the world now. This can't be happening. I got to get away from you. You're not finna, I gotta go. This is how you de-escalate a situation, right? They tell you, get out of there. And that's exactly what Jonathan Majors did. All of a sudden, they got all the footage from the night, from where he took off and left. And this girl went out to a party and kicked it, right? Nothing was wrong with her finger then or nothing. But they want to skip that. The prosecution do, because it doesn't matter what she did. She went to try to get herself right. Right? As long as it's all white, it's all right. So here, he's getting out of the car. She's grabbing onto him. He's like pushing her off of him, protecting himself. Like, get off of me. So she's holding him right now. He's walking out of the vehicle. He gets out of the luxury chauffeuring vehicle. There he is walking, trying to get across the street calmly. She left the door open because she's trying to keep up with him. No, you're staying with me. No, I want that phone. No, he's snatching away from her. Leave me. And he's running. Look, she's hitting him, trying to grab him. He pushes her off so he can run. He didn't hit her. He pushed her off so he could take off and run. Now, you are not finna catch Creed 3. Okay, Creed 3 finna get up out of here. And here's the up close view, right? He picks her up, puts her back in the car. Stay in the car. Don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stay in the car. Leave me alone. No, I'm going with you. You're my man. I want to be with you. No, leave me alone. No, go. No, you're my man. Come back. I want you. Get away from me, crazy woman. Go. No, come back here. You're my black man. You see this? I'm just hoping y'all seeing this right. Let's try to blow it up this way. That way y'all got a better view, I believe, of said incident. Now, there she goes. No, come back here. Don't want to be with you. She coming. Come back. Johnathan Majors is going down the street. Boom. There you go. You are not catching Creed 3 as he is gone. That boy been training for that role. He is gone. Look how fast he is running down the street. He getting loose. She got to slow down. Look, she can't keep up that long. She's trying to keep up like, come, no, stop. Stop. He hit that corner. Gone. Leave me be. And there she goes. Slow down. No. So clearly you could see he's trying to get away. Why are we at trial? Why are we at trial? Do you know why we're at trial, ladies and gentlemen? It's because they want you to believe this narrative that this big, strong black man wants to hurt this blonde white girl. Everybody's racist is going to kick in. But we're going to get to the real reason that this is getting drug out. I talked about it when it first happened. And that Johnathan Majors is got a real problem here. And this is what, because he's going up against a very racist New York system. Now, let's get into this. It don't matter about your status of celebrity. They don't care about you in your situation, your scenario, your feelings, nada. They don't care. There he goes. Picks her up, put her back in the car. Now leave me alone. I'm trying to leave. I want to go. Stay there. Leave me alone. Stay in the car. I am leaving. Leave me alone. She jumps out. No, I'm going. Give me your arm. We're together. He's like, I'm not going nowhere with you. Leave me alone. I don't want to be with you. No, leave me. No, you go that way. I'm leaving you. I don't want nothing to do with you. There she goes running behind him. When you have a toxic woman, she's going to bring you down. Grace Jabari, right? Now everybody looks at him as the bad guy because he got a black girlfriend now. Oh, he wanted to be with that black girl. Yeah, yeah. What's her name? I forgot her name. What's the girl name? The little girl. What's her name? Can't think of her name right now. Megan Good. Yeah, he wanted to be Megan Good. Wanted to go with the black girl and embarrass our dear sweet Grace. Of course, that animal attacked her. That's what they want to portray. So the court trial is going in this faction. They've been bringing up audio. They've been putting up all this stuff in like all these magazines to try to say he's an animal, he's not a great man, or he doesn't think he's a monster. I'm a great man doing great things for my culture and the world. He wanted her to act like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. Man, he was tripping. Man, he talking about he gonna kill himself and all this. All of this that they talking about had nothing to do. These text messages are old. See, that's what the news don't want you to believe. They want you to believe that this is about this incident. No, that's from a whole nother time. Something went on between the two, argument. We have no context. We have nothing to that whatsoever, except for text messages. But they want to confuse you to believe that the text messages they're putting out is about this case. And he's talking about this case, telling her, oh, I know I'm a monster. No, that's a whole nother argument that took place a long time ago. Not this. The newly released evidence, which shown in court, was between him and Grace, and she accused him of assaulting her in the backseat of a car in March. The evidence includes text messages in which Johnathan Majors threatening to take his own life and an audio recording of an argument in which Majors told Jabari she needed to act more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. That's what they put out there. And the reason is, and the reason is that that's put out there is for social media to grab it to make it sound ridiculous. The audio and what he's saying is that you should possess the qualities of Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. Have those type of qualities as a lady, not as related to color, like she needed to be black. He just used those two women as examples. But they're going to spin it and twist it on you because that's what devils do. And they're going to use the social media thing to blow it out of proportion because we're not going to pay attention to actual information in detail. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Now, the text messages is from September 2022. Okay? And that discussed a prior incident between Johnathan Majors and Grace Jabari when they were a couple that had nothing to do with this case here. But it shows Johnathan Majors tried to dissuade Jabari from going to the hospital after she suffered an injury to her head. Right? We have no context to this from him. Just what the prosecution is presenting in text message form, saying, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. If they ask you questions as, I don't think you are actually protecting us, it could lead to an investigation, even if you do lie and they suspect something. So you have to speculate what he said. And she responded, I will tell the doctors I bumped my head if I go. I'm going to give it one more day, but I can't sleep and I need some stronger painkillers. That's all. Why would I want to tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you? So we have to assume that he hit her. Her next message was redacted, which means it cannot go to court. And she says, I will not go to the doctor if you don't feel safe with me doing so. I promise I will never mention you, but I understand your fear. No, you don't understand his fear. Because in her testimony last week, Jabari said that Johnathan Majors had previously warned her about trusting the police because of what they would do to him as a black man for being with her. But this is the 2000s and 20s. They don't care. Okay. We have no context to this. What she's doing, is blurring the lines and trying to say, oh, this is a pattern of behavior because look, he did it there. Look at what he was saying here. This is from a year ago. This is this, and now look what happens now. When we got all of this on tape. And you were the aggressor. You're the one that's hitting him. You were the one that got arrested. And he was like, last night, I consider killing myself versus coming home. And I would probably kill myself. It's not really contemplating anymore. I'm a monster. I'm a horrible man. I'm not capable of love. I am killing myself soon. I've already put things in motion. He's putting himself through this because he's just sick of it. Yeah, his actual text message said that they didn't tell you. It's just fake. They cut that out. Why didn't they cut out it's just fake? It's just fake. And you will have, I fear, you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. They will ask you questions. And as I don't think you actually protect us, it could lead to an investigation. And if you do lie and they suspect something. Now, what does that say? Does that mean he went upside your head? No. He said it's just fake. Y'all cut that out of his message. Why would you do that? They started off with, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. They started from there. They cut out, it's just fake. What did he mean by saying it's just fake? She was pretending. Johnathan Majors' only crime was staying with this white woman after that damn incident the first time around. Should have got rid of her ass right then and there. I should have said, okay, I'm out of here. I ain't sticking. I'm out. But he was trying to protect himself because a white girl goes screaming in distress. They gonna listen. Now, no one's talking about her partying. Nobody talking about the get down. Nobody talking about any of that. Why? Why wonder this girl is at the club using his credit card, a man who she claimed abused her. She's using the credit card, she's partying it up. She go back to his house to kick it. Who forgot? So now we goes to forget about her text messages that day about that incident. They blew everything out of proportion. I don't know why they did this. I didn't say all those things. I never said it like that. All of her messages are making her looking like the Snow White Queen. So she the Snow Queen, and we just gotta always believe her. Now let's go into the reason why this is happening. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page, y'all. It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into why this is happening. The why, because the why is always important. Why? Why? Now, here's the why of the situation. And the why is even more funny. Well, it ain't funny, but they have on cam right here the police, the New York Police Department. And the New York Police Department comes right in just like clockwork, starts immediately doing what they do, being racist. How can he afford this place? That's not the question at hand here, is it? This is a woman in distress. How this man pays his bills is not your concern. Her health and well-being should be your concern. Finding out what's going on should be your concern. Not coming through the door saying, why is she like this? What's wrong with her condition? Why is she all beat up like that? What's the problem here? That's not your concern. It shouldn't be your concern. Your concern should not be how much this man makes for a living. How can he afford to have his TV, his couch, what he do? He's a famous actor. Oh, black famous actor. Dating our white women and beating on them. Yeah, I'm taking him down. Yeah, you're going to have to come to the station. So, all of this was drawn out because they wanted to make an example of him. Now, here's the real reason why this is happening. Now, many of you don't know. Oh, yeah, that's my Cash App down there. Thank you. And many of you don't know that because they went the route they did to arrest Johnathan Majors, here's the situation at hand. Johnathan Majors is arrested. The New York Police Department is going to be liable if he's found not guilty. They're going to be liable, New York, for a massive lawsuit that is coming towards the New York Police Department for their actions in this situation here that cost Johnathan Majors millions of dollars, and they cannot recoup that. So to get a conviction here, to force anything to say he was guilty, to get him to plead or something so that they cannot be sued is their major pursuit, and this is why they did not drop the case. Everybody, you gotta understand, be careful of they plan, yeah. People were shocked when they was presented evidence. They was like, well, we want to still fight. They were like, why are you fighting this? It makes no sense to fight. Because it's like, what are you fighting for? There's nothing here to fight. This thing is over. Let it be over. You want to keep fighting. For what? It makes no sense. So if you look at the big picture here, as everybody should, because everybody should be thinking what's next, big picture, the whole nine. All you need to do is to focus on what you can control. People lose it because they don't focus on the things that they can control. I'm a man who's driven on trying to focus on things that I can control. The New York Police Department knows they got to try to get anything they can to try to get a conviction, a mistrial, or something that they can save and protect themselves, and said they had the rights, the grounds to do the things that they do. So in case a lawsuit comes against them, if this case goes to trial and goes a whole different way, or whatever, because this thing should have been thrown out, should have never went to trial, had no reason to go to trial, with all the evidence that was shown that he was the victim and not the aggressor, as he's fighting to get away from a woman who's keep trying to grab onto him. And she was arrested for it. And everything that happened, they got her out of the country so she wouldn't be arrested. Then when she came back in the country, she was arrested. As soon as she came back and was charged, booked, she got out. That's what it is. So now everybody gets to see what this problem is that's on the forefront. Then you got all these anonymous people. He was not a nice guy. He wasn't nice to me as a production assistant. Where's a written rule say I got to be nice to you? What the hell was you doing to him? Was you not doing your job? There was a reason. He just decided not to be nice to you. He didn't sign an autograph for you. What was he supposed to do for you? What was your part in the melee? Oh, we don't know. We just got to go by what you said anonymously, which means nothing to this case whatsoever. Oh, he's got multiple suits. Where they at? 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 I don't see him. So all of this is a smokescreen because they don't want to drop this case because they have no case. They're using circumstantial evidence and text messages from old stuff that ain't got nothing to do with this case that he's being charged for. So why this in here? They're trying to say this is a pattern of events when that text message that they put out don't even tell the story of what happened. No one is saying I hit you upside your head and I'm sorry I popped you upside your head. I don't hear none of that. The text message just says this is fake. That's what it says. Why didn't they report that? It's just fake. Right there. Want to read? There you go. Johnathan Majors. It's just fake. And I have fear September 22nd, before this incident even went down. It's just fake. And I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. They will ask you questions as I don't think you actually will protect us. It could lead to an investigation, even if you do lie and they suspect something. Now he's saying, even if you do lie, it's just fake. Why don't y'all put that in the title? None of y'all put it's just fake in there. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell stories with a slant. To sit there and act like everybody's equal and we all have the same fears and everything. We're all equal, man. Well, when the world proves that, then we wouldn't have to be saying that. But we know as Black men, we have to be very careful on almost everything we do. We can't be naive to believe that we could just go around doing whatever in the world we want. We know that's not reality for us. That's not reality. And the reason that that isn't reality is because the illusion is always there. Mm-hmm. People will learn. One day, people will learn. Might not be today, may not be tomorrow, but one day, people will learn. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm defending him just because he's black. No, I'm defending him because he didn't do it. The evidence that's been presented showed that this man wouldn't do that. He's the #1 artist in the world. Do you think this man got 2 movies as #1 $100 million blockbuster films and he just finna decide to go upside her head? With 2 #1 movies out, and as a black man, he gonna decide to go upside a white girl head? Are you out your damn mind? Ain't no fool in America gonna do that. And we supposed to believe that story? Before I knew the evidence, I knew that just don't make sense. I can't picture a black man doing something like that. Then that switches when we got the information saying, okay, he's the one that called the police. Did they ever get to that part? So if he was the one abusing you, why the hell is he calling the cops? He wasn't even there. They showed what time he came in from the footage and the time he came into the house. He was never around you since the incident in the car. So you can't say he was beating you in the house because that's not where you said any of the incidents happened and took place. You said in the vehicle. They actually got the cam from the luxury guys, the driver's car. Show that footage. That footage indicates even more he wasn't hurting you. So all of the things that you claimed that was the assault is on film. And we see the man trying to get away from you. So he wasn't around you no more tonight. So how'd you get all those injuries that you talking about? Your bruise on your hand and all that. You didn't get that falling, all drunk, coming out the club, falling down, you all stumbling coming into the house after you done been partying all night in the club. Well, we saw those videos too. So we saw you when you got out the car, you were standing outside talking to people. They showing your hand, ain't nothing hurt on your hand. You doing all this, fixing your hair. You ain't saying, "Oh, my finger hurt." Nothing. You ain't doing none of this. Then you get home, you all passed out in his closet, drunk. He don't know if you had took some pills. You talking about, "I want to take some pills. I don't know." So you called 911. Where's the 911 call? Why we ain't heard that? Ain't no black man gonna call 911 on himself if he done did something like that. If he done been whooping on him. He ain't finna call those cops on himself. Ain't no black man in history gonna do that. I don't care if he was in the suburbs or not. No black man gonna do that. Stop. I've dated white women before. Every white girl that I've dated in my life that we went out on a date or whatever, they knew what time it was. Period. They knew what time it was. Like, they weren't like non-street savvy. They knew a thing or two, and the ones that wasn't, they weren't gonna be with me. I knew that. It's like, this ain't, you can't understand my world. You want to understand this world, but you don't. I'll never forget one time. I was talking to this white girl, And we went in the hood. And she was like, I'm tough. I can come in this hood. I'm like, no, you can't. No, you can't act like that. Cause I'm like, we in the hood. Like, this is the hood as this is gonna get. And everybody in here, these girls, they gangbangers. Now, you get out of line, they gonna tighten you up. Now, it wasn't alien to her because she grew up with black friends and all this. Like, her friends is black. She went to college, basically a black college. You go to SIU, you go to Southern, that's basically black folks. So she went to the black college, hung out with all the blacks there, started kicking it and, doing her thing. Oh, shorty was thick. But anyway, I knew that wasn't going to go anywhere. This wasn't like we finna build a family. It wasn't nothing like that. But yeah, I had to let you know. I'm like, look, I'm going to let you know. Don't go in there and start no, because if you think I'm finna fight these women for you, they gangbangers. They will mop the floor with you. They use your hair as a mop. I'll be like, I told you. I'll be sitting there like, I told you. Shut up. Order your food. Do what you came in here to do. Don't come in here rolling your eyes and staring. What they staring at me? Oh, want to set something off. They're going to set something off on you, all right? Use your hair as a mop. A new Swiffer. So you got to understand and prepare them for realities. Like when I'm out there, like I remember one time we went out there, like where she lives is like all these people there and she don't understand. I'm like, oh, I can't go over there. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I drop you off, but I'm going to keep it moving. You're not going to stick around for a little bit? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know anybody over here. And everybody over here seems a little different. I don't see friendly faces. I see inquiring minds. And when I see inquiring minds, it's not a good thing. So I'm going to drop you off. And I'm going to keep moving. And that was funny, too, because it was raining. I used the Jedi mind trick. You know what? I'll just stay. That's all right. I'll just stay. No, that's okay. You can go. No, I don't want to leave you here. They ain't here yet to let you in. And you by the door holding up. No, they say they about 5-10 minutes away. It's okay. You can go. All right. Here's your book bag with all your stuff in it, your little backpack thing with your goodies. Got this big 90-pound like book bag thing she used to carry. It like straps on whatever. It's like a backpack stuff with all the makeup and hair stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's a big heavy bag. I'm like, here's that. Put that on your shoulder. Go right on over there. Hold that thing there. Yeah, put that over your head. That'll keep some of the rain out that's coming from the top. Just hide up under there. You should be good. Yeah, you good from the rain. All right, I'm out. I drove right off and left her in the rain. Hey, don't ask more than 3 times. 2 times you ask, the 3rd time you freeze a bird. You can get out of there. So I knew it. 3rd time I was out that door. I dropped her off and was gone. So what Johnathan Majors went through is probably her not grasping the reality because of the world she grew up in. She didn't grow up in a world where there was black. So she don't understand that reality. She don't understand there's a factor. She don't trust that you know more than she do. She thinks she knows all. They're not like that. Okay, I know what's going on. We're going. And they get there, next thing you know, all hell break loose. See, just because you get along with people and they get along with you don't mean they finna get along with everybody else. You don't know what their family think. You don't know what that community think. You don't know how that police station is. You don't know how anything is. They ain't gonna see the nice guy that you go, oh, hey, how you doing, officer? Get hands down. Get over there, you little hip hopper. Yeah. Hip hopper. Yeah, hip hop, you don't stop. Well, you're getting stopped today. Not in my neighborhood. Bumping that jungle music. Hands on the dash. What did I do, officer? Oh, don't get smart with me. Yeah, don't rap with me. I don't want to hear any lyrics. You don't got anything sharp on you that's going to poke me, do you? You better let me know now, because if I do, it's going to be another charge. Another one? What's the first one? Oh, don't get smart with me. Look, everybody laughing, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's reality. Shoot, I live in a place now, that's all I do now is turn down white women. They be like, yeah, she likes you. She really ain't. No. No. But she really want. No. She the AT&T girl? Did she give me free cable and this fiber internet? She can't? No. No. That's a dead giveaway. Oh, man. So, anyway, that's what's going on, man. So, I want to say thanks again, all y'all. The show support came out, showing love to the page. Let me get up out of here. Shouts to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Shouts out to Ticket TV, Armando Black TV. Welcome to HDII TV. Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez, as I still have not heard from Jose Rodriguez. He's supposed to be calling me, and still I haven't heard from him. So I'm going to get up out of here. Deuces.